Chad said, we're going to take you out to our very own Andrew Culver, who's live for us out in Longview, to give us an update on the construction. Well, this is on Real Road in Longview, and it's shifting to the other lane today. I see that you're out there live for us, Andrew. What's going on out there?
Absolutely, yeah. Right now, I am right off of Pine Tree Road. This is Real Road, to which, if you've been keeping up what's been happening with this road, you can tell the difference between the two sides right here. This is kind of the way that it has looked, at least on my left side right here. This is the way it's looked uh, truly on both sides for a long time. But of course, there is this new pavement to which it is now a lot wider for residents and a lot smoother. There used to be some potholes and whatnot, and they've filled up and everything. And of course, this traffic is still eastbound, and they've just closed now the right side of the road. Now people can drive on the left side of the road. To which I've gotten to speak with some residents, and of course, this has been a hassle for some, as you know, they've been going through people's driveways, and they have to make exceptions to how people can get into their driveway and everything. I spoke with one couple who have lived there they moved here about 3 years ago, and so basically close to it. I mean, this has probably been a little close to over a year and whatnot have been going on. So they've seen the whole thing. They said the city has worked well with them, has accommodated this stuff. They even cut down some tree branches and try to help them and accommodate them during this time and everything. And of course, they couldn't be more thankful enough for these smooth looking roads that has happened here, of course. And so if you've ever driven on it, and especially while they were doing it, you had to definitely slow down, avoid potholes and everything. I mean, it's expanding to the 4 lane is kind of been a narrow drive for some during the time, but of course now that is different. They express a lot of their gratitude and whatnot. I'll be speaking with the city later today at about 3 o'clock, just get a more updated timeline and whatnot. As we reported earlier, it's expected completion is expected for the summer of 2026, to which we'll try to get an updated timeline. As getting 1 lane has taken a little bit of time, and so we'll get to see and especially how they're going forward with this progress. And for all the residents who live up here and have seen all this construction.
Of course. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for that update. And, it's nice to see some vehicles still going through that area. I saw some cars just passed you during this live update. And, obviously, a new road is always nice for a lot of the residents who live in that area. They get a smooth pavement. It's always nice to have something new, right?
That's right. It's coming to fruition for them. At the front side of the road, there's a sign that says, "Do not come in through here." And sometimes they say people either zone out or don't see it, and it's like, oh, there's a head-on almost. And so we'll make sure to keep saying that the traffic is still eastbound, only one way. And if you see the sign, it says, "Do not cross here," you will be driving into oncoming traffic on Real Road.
All right. Well, Andrew, thank you. We'll chat with you later.
Thank you, Kylie.
All right, bye. All right, everybody, that was our very own Andrew Culver with the latest update.